Hi vlog, I hope you're well. Today is a very special day because I'm finally starting a new journal. I did mention in one of my other videos that I was trying to start journaling on paper again. Also, I don't know if you can even hear me over the sound of these frogs, but isn't that pretty amazing? Anyways, I'm trying to start journaling on paper again. I have probably almost a decade's worth of writing, but all digitally, like in my notes app or on the journal app. And I do like writing in digital format, but I want to start journaling physically on paper again. So I was just waiting for the right time, when I felt drawn to starting a new journal. And I feel like today's the day. I think that journaling in this really cute Blithedale notebook is going to hopefully encourage me to journal somewhat consistently again. I'm gonna start trying it out today. And if you haven't already seen, this journal has really, really cute pages. How cute is that? So I'm very excited. I'm gonna journal with the sound of these frogs behind me now.
May 7th, 2025. Thinking about this concept of losing your religion. By that, I guess I mean losing yourself so completely that you have no choice but to start from the bottom up. That loss of direction that eventually ends up placing you gently back on the right path. It's so interesting to think about the way humans perceive reality, myself included. Sometimes I feel like I'm not capable of being imaginative.
I've been working on myself for what feels like an eternity. I feel like I know what future me looks like. I can feel her presence.
I recently became acquainted with the idea that time is not so much linear the way we have always understood it, but more so that time exists all on the same plane. And what I think that means is that all versions of reality exist essentially at the same time. So a higher vibrational version of us, as well as a lower vibrational version of us, all exist presently. And in an essence, we just have to align our energies with the realities that we want to lead. Does that make any sense? Where are you going? Hey, Phoebe. It's a big one, I know. Yeah, that flips the switch in my brain a little bit. There's big conversations about manifestation at all times, but the realization that it's a bit less about physical practices and a bit more about harnessing and strengthening the energies within you is something. As in, it's less about creating something new and more about tuning what already exists within, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that makes it easier or harder, but it's definitely something to think about. In conclusion, this means that when we lose our religion, perhaps we are just referring to our connection to our higher selves, the version of us that has already made it out the other end, right? Anyway, just some food for thought. Thanks for listening.
keep that. Oh, you're so sweet, honey.